It's time to start working on this car again. I'm gonna start building some momentum. I know I say that in every one of my videos, but this time it's for reals. For reals, for reals. I don't know if you guys saw my last short, I did get the glass removed, and that's gonna help out. I should have actually done this at the beginning when I was doing this whole dash thing, because this would have helped out, but it's pretty cool now because I could actually get in here and just start sanding off for more clearance, because the glass kind of was like pushing it over. But while I'm working on the dash cluster, it's actually gonna help out a lot, because I'm gonna have this opening right here and then just be able to kind of modify that and get it to work pretty good. So that's what I'm gonna be working on for now. Package is pretty cool. Now, before I open this up, I bought this from a company, and I will be letting you guys know what company I bought it from, but I will be letting you know this. This is gonna be an honest review on the company, because I did reach out to the company for sponsoring and never heard from them again. But at the same time, I'm not gonna be that one guy that says, oh, well, if you're not gonna sponsor me, I'm not gonna get your material, you know, I'm not gonna get your product. At the end of the day, I need that product, you know? And I'm actually glad now that I didn't get sponsored, because if I would have gotten sponsored by these people, I would have to have like, you know, like, oh, sponsored by this person. I would have to have like a thing right here and a thing right here and a thing right here. Can you guys see me on the fucking TV reflection? But I would have to have all these things all over the place, you know, like sponsorships showing who gave it to me. And the video ends up becoming their video. And I feel like it kind of affects me at the same time, because like, what's that word called? Like, I'll be biased to the situation, you know, like I feel like you guys are gonna be like, oh, well, he's just saying it's good because they gave it to him for free or whatever. So I ended up spending about 400 bucks on this. It's gonna be an honest review. If it's good, it's good. I'm gonna let you guys know it's good, and you guys can also do it. If it's trash, I'm also gonna let you know it's trash. So, and not just because I spent the money on it, trust me, I want it to be good because I want it to work on my ride. So just being clear. So it's pretty basic. I mean, the big box is just because of this right here. See, so there you have it. It was $384. It's actually I think it's like $440, but I had it on my cart for a while now. And then the customer actually ended up sending me like an offer for $384 with free shipping. So I accepted it and it came out to $415. Sorry, I don't know if you can see that there. You go $384, free shipping, taxes. Let me see, let me lower this TV. Got some Breaking Bad in the background. Again. Okay, requesting the e-sale. Thank you for making your purchase to one. Okay, I guess this is maybe in case I want to return it, but this is the company technically, Intellectronics. Scan me. Okay, so before you begin, please read our suggestions for a successful installation. Our suggestions, so it's not an installation. It's not a handbook, so okay. Okay, so this is important here. So it's basically saying proper operation requires good solid connections, especially to ground. Poor connections may result in erratic behavior and or incorrect readings. Okay, use new wires, minimum 18 gauge. Okay, so that's pretty good to know, because I don't know if I have that, so I'm gonna have to order that in real quick. Got the Amazon Prime, you know. Use automotive circuit connectors. Okay, connect all grounds directly to the engine block. Oh shit, okay, that's good to know. Wires can act as an antenna in high energy engine compartments and cluttered areas behind the dash. This could carry electrical noise interference affecting fuel gauges. Okay, so I mean, this is going to be part of the build, so I'm going to leave that for that, since we're just doing the unboxing right now, just to let everybody know, to see what you get with the kit. So suggestions, not instructions. a return paper. Not sure if they get returned a lot, but put that there. What's that? Let's see what this shit is first. So this is kind of what makes it right here, because you use that, and I believe this is the black plexiglass. So like, yeah, the instruments themselves will go mounted here, and then it'll be spaced out like this to whatever design you want to cut out, which so this is the one that goes originally in that dash. I'm gonna modify this, cut this out. You know what? I'm probably not even gonna need this back piece right here, because my plan is to remove this glass right here, put my gauges in there, then put this black plexiglass just right over it, just mount it back on. So this doesn't come with the kit, but you'll need it. That's right there. Temperature? I believe that's what that is. No? Did that go there? Yeah, I believe that's what it is. It's just an adapter. Oh, yeah, it is temperature. Okay. This is the part that kind of got me a little worried, because I don't know how good it's gonna work. That'll be the connection. And this will be the speedo. So all it is, like even on the transmission itself with the old speedo, you connect this on there and then this spins. So I'm guessing, watch, in the instructions it's gonna say, when you get this part, do not turn this little thing inside or else you would mess it up forever. But whatever, it's done. Okay, so this will just go connected there. Just like that. All right, so that's the speedo. I believe this would be like the little spacers that I was talking about if I was going to be using those two things right there. This is a wire, past the wire. And these just look like connectors, accessory connectors, whatever. What the hell is these? I think this is for the oil pressure. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see right now, we'll see. Oh. Okay, bam, look at that. That's, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Got the, what's that, the tack. Ooh, it's even got for the brake, for emergency brake. My car doesn't have an emergency brake. Speedometer. Oh man, I can't see. Okay, volts. Too much reflection. Oil pressure. Fuel gauge. And the temperatures right here. So I think it's like, it's so basic, and that's what I like about it, because like for an example, this is temperature right here, which I'm guessing is what this is for. I'm just gonna run wires, which is said to run 18 gauge wires. 18 AWG wires. And this is just, look, it'll just connect here. And it's like temperature gauge, wire to temperature. It's just like those other fucking tacks, you know, that you buy at AutoZone. Except instead of just mounting it under your dash right there looking all ugly, it's gonna go somewhere, you know? Like look, I could already see that right there. You know, let me open them, since this is basically, I think, let me just make sure this is all of it before anything else. because you know how they have like a piece count? Just to make sure I don't start ripping shit open, and then if I'm missing something, they're gonna say it was my fault. There it is right there. Let me get a marker. Let me get a marker! Okay, so we have 6 digital circuit boards, speedometer, tachometer, fuel level, oil pressure, water temperature. Okay, we have that. One 24-inch by smoked acrylic lens, peel off protective covering for both side lenses. Yep. Okay, one ABS mounting sheet, same size. One temperature sending unit, NPT and bushing, which is this right here. One oil pressure sending unit. It's gonna be this one right here. It has to be, yeah. Okay, one universal speedometer sensor right there. 24 head screws, 24. I'm guessing it's all of this shit right here. So yeah. Nylon nuts, head screws, nylon spacers. Can't see those spacers. Flat washers. Got the washers. Yep. Mounting instructions. Read the actual instructions. Do not let one man's customs install it. Cut ABS and acrylic sheet as needed to fit your build. Lay out gauges precisely and measure accurately before cutting. Recommend using a Dremel or other high-speed cutting tools to eliminate cracking. Yeah, no shit, I'm gonna have to bust the Dremel out, fellow. I mean, follow the mounting diagram shown. Let's go ahead and open it. So these go down like that, like so. Let's see what they look like. Okay, so now that we know everything's there, packaging was cool. Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's no other way they could have really packaged it. This stuff right here, I mean, unless you're building this whole thing, I mean, even if it came a little jacked up right here and the edges don't matter, you could just use like the other side of it. But everything's packaged pretty cool. Like this stuff right here. Let's see. Should I be using gloves? Okay. Not sure this is like a reset. I'm not gonna touch it yet. Oh, it's beautiful. Look. Now I'm thinking it's probably not gonna fit. So miles per hour, RPM. Put those two somewhere like that. Put voltage. Oil. It's gonna be a tight fit, man. Damn. Fuel. See, so it's gonna be a tight kind of, yeah, it'll work though. Have those two there. Not sure if I'll just put fuel over here and temp over here. I'll kind of just look at the original dash and kind of see what's where. And that's about it. Oh, it does have blinkers. I was about to say right now, like, it'd be nice if it came with the blinkers, but it does come with the blinkers. Miles, well, I'm gonna put 0 miles. Brand new car. Got the brake. Okay, we got all that. Check engine. I won't be having a check engine one because this car doesn't have a computer no more. And it has the lights for your high beams, if you have your high beams on, your low beams. So I mean, for everyone else that's running their car like with all the normal stock shit, it's gonna be cool. I mean, I wasn't gonna do like the bolt or the oil, like if I didn't need to, because I don't really care about that. I would just need the temp and the fuel. But since it came with all of it, it's all gonna go in there. That's what it looks like right there. And now I know it's not the cheapest thing out there, and I'm not sure how much somebody would charge to do this same setup. Like say if you sent it out to somebody, I mean, honestly, I'm thinking somebody would charge $1,500 to $2,000. So like for you to do it yourself for 400 bucks, it's not that bad. It's not that difficult. And when I'm saying somebody would charge that much, I'm just talking about them making this piece. You would still have to run your wires to everything and install it yourself. All right, so now that we know we have everything, I'm gonna put everything in here for now. I don't want to lose anything. All right. So now you might be asking why I'm putting everything away. And it's because I don't want to get into this right now and be like on and off because of work. You know, I don't want to, usually I recommend like do 2 hours, do 2 hours, do 2 hours, because consistency adds up. But for something like this, I feel like it could be knocked out like in 1 or 2 days. And you don't really want to be like, you know, like say if you do something for 2 hours and then you come back the next day, you're gonna forget stuff. So, and I don't want to be in between like window tint or work. I just want to be able to like start and finish. Now it's probably going to be a long process, so it's probably going to make up for like, I want to say maybe 2 or 3 videos. So definitely stick around to check out the finished product, because on top of that, it's not just going to be that cluster. I need to get this done already, and it's going to get done. I want to have it fully complete where everything's working. I want to have the stereo back on. I want to have the 6x9s installed already in the back. Basically, I want to have the interior done by the end of this weekend. So please, everyone, I know I already got a lot of supporters out there. I'd appreciate it if I can get a lot more. Please like it, share it, and if you're not already subscribed, subscribe, because we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep building on this, and I'm probably gonna throw in some curveballs later still. So there will be surprises. So I will see you on the next video.